Hi, everyone. I'm Alison O'Connor, a PhD student at Brock University. Today, I'll be presenting on our study where we compared cheating behaviors across younger and older adults. So a small but growing body of research is exploring how our honest and dishonest behaviors change as we age across adulthood into the later parts of the lifespan. And so far, all of this research suggests that honesty increases as we age into later life. So for example, through the Hexaco, which is a personality measure where they measure a personality trait of honesty, humility, you can see in the graph here that there's this linear increase in honesty, humility scores across adulthood. As well, some researchers have administered questionnaires asking adults how often they've lied over a given period of time. And again, it's been found that older adults report telling fewer lies in these questionnaires. So together what this means is that there may be a motivational shift where as we age into later life, we're more motivated to be honest. And this also means that our social interactions with older adults may be more honest than interactions with younger ages. However, all of this research here is developed from self-reports. So in the present study, we conducted an experimental design to compare spontaneous deceptive behaviors across younger and older adults. To do this, we tested a sample of 100 younger and 96 older adults, and the behavioral measure we administered was a modified online version of the matrix task. And we've talked a little bit about the matrix task in these sessions, but as a brief overview, in this task, participants are told they're completing a math game where they have to find two numbers that add to equal 10. But the trick here is that this task is impossible to do really well on. So for example, we provide participants with 10 of these matrices. We give them a very short amount of time to try to do this. And actually the first matrix is the only one that has a possible correct solution. But we tell participants to try your best, keep track of how many matrices you can solve correctly. And then when time is up and participants telling us how many matrices they solved, we also tell them that on average, participants can complete 5 of these. So participants really feel like they have underperformed on this task, yet others seem to be doing quite well on the task. And in that moment, you then have to decide, am I going to be honest and report this poor score, or am I going to choose to deceive and falsely inflate my score to make it look like I did better than I did? And also we administered the honesty humility scale to obtain a self-report measure of honesty. So what we found, first we'll look at the behavioral cheating results. So here we're looking at the percentage of participants who cheated. And we found that older adults were significantly less likely to cheat. So only 34% of older adults falsely inflated their score, compared to about 67% of the younger adults. Next, I'm looking at the self-report honesty humility results. We replicated previous research showing that older adults reported higher in honesty humility than younger adults. And lastly, we found that your honesty humility score predicted behavior on the cheating task, where those who reported higher honesty humility scores were significantly less likely to cheat in the task. So what these results mean then is first, we see that older adults are more honest than younger adults across methodologies. So this is evident across self-report methods and a spontaneous behavioral deception measure. And also if we think of the type of deception we're measuring here, we see that we may indeed use deception to make ourselves more socially desirable or to make ourselves appear better than we maybe really are, but that we may be particularly motivated to do this when we're younger and earlier adulthood. And as we age into later life, we may not be as motivated to do this, and we may be more comfortable and okay with ourselves and just reporting our true performance, even if it's not very high. So thank you very much. And I can be contacted at this email, and my email is also in the chat. Thank you.